Hello, I'm currently outside at a Toyota dealership waiting to get my car serviced. I have pants on, but I look crazy, I know, but I don't know. I'm learning to be more present, learning to manifest the things that I want. And it's difficult. It's very, very difficult because you have to do, the shadow work. You gotta face all the things that make you uncomfortable with yourself. And that's okay. I just had a really good, humbling conversation with one of my favorite people. And, having someone like that in my life allows me to recognize things about myself that I necessarily didn't know or have been feeling shame about. And I have started to realize that a lot of things that are happening in my life, a lot of people that are in my life are there for a reason. And, honestly, my eyes have been open to a lot of different things. Like, I don't know, I'm starting to see people for exactly who they are. And it's funny because I'm the type of person where I like to give chances because I see the best in people. But sometimes you can't always do that. And there are necessary things that you have to do in order to grow. And that is to make yourself uncomfortable. Whether that is changing careers, cutting someone off, apologizing to someone, placing boundaries, finding your purpose. There's just a lot of different things that you have to do within yourself to allow your reality to reflect it. And, I do feel the anxiety of being behind or having failed at this thing we call life. But I am embracing that I haven't, and I'm just finding out what works for me and how to create a better reality for myself. And what that looks like for me is doing this, being vulnerable on camera so that the world can see and recognize that they are not alone. And, I don't really go into detail about, every little thing because, it's not necessary to be vulnerable. I don't have to spill my whole life story for y'all to understand that we're all having the same experience, just in different fonts. But, this is where I'm most comfortable. This is what I'm most happy doing. And this is what I'm going to end up doing because there's nothing else that works for me. The 9-to-5 is not going to work for me. The medical field is not going to work for me. The education system is not going to work for me. I am a personality. I'm a creative. I like art. And that is where I am most happy. And that is where my life will end up. Doing this. So, yeah. I'm trying to be more consistent, but not overwhelm myself because You know, the moment it starts to feel like a job, no. No. I refuse to allow this to feel like a job. Because it shouldn't. And it doesn't. But that's why I give myself grace and I don't beat myself up when I don't post for a long time. Just because, you know, I'm still going through life and some days are better than others, and I just need to give myself that time, that energy to recharge before I can come on here and be entertaining, you know? So, yeah, just waiting on my car before I have to go to work. I hope the audio's not bad, because I'm trying not to be loud, because I still have anxiety about filming in public. But as y'all can see, I am working on that. Yo, my mini fro is tripping right now. But yeah. And I have... What's funny about me is that I've always chosen to show up exactly as I am. Like, looking back at it in high school, like, I did not dress to impress at all. And when I used to look back at her, I used to get so upset because I'm like, why did you do that to yourself? Why did you do that? And I think insecurity did play a part in the way that I dressed in high school, for sure. But, yeah, I didn't care what people thought if I was showing up in sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Like, I did not care. And, you know, that's kind of carried into my life, because y'all see what I showed up in. I do not care. I do not care. But yeah. And honestly, it was a great decision to cut my hair off, because I have been so in love with my face. I used to be really, really attached to length. Like, I thought the only way to be pretty was to have long hair. Which is not true. Is that my car? That is not true at all. But yeah, it's just a lot of different things that I'm realizing now in my 21 years. You know, I'm just trying to correct all the trauma so I can be exactly who I want to be, and that is my highest self. That's all I want. That's really all I want. I want abundance in all forms, doing what makes me happy, and that is this. That is this, right here. And that's exactly what's going to happen for me. I know it. I can feel it. Good things don't happen overnight, of course. I know that, but I know that this is where I'm meant to be. This is what I'm meant to be doing. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I really don't. I'm kind of to a point where I really don't care what anybody thinks. Like, of course, I love some good advice and I love guidance, but when it comes to something that I'm passionate about, which is this, I really don't care what anybody thinks at this point. So yeah, but I gotta go check to see if my car's done, so I'm gonna go now. But like, comment, share, subscribe, do the whole 9 yards, you know what I'm saying? So I can stop working the 9 to 5, stop working in this matrix. If you feel what I'm saying. You do. Don't act like you don't, because you do. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in another video. Love y'all.